Good morning, students. Welcome to offline classes for 10th standard. In 10th standard, there is sixth chapter that is called life processes. It is very important chapter and it is a lengthy chapter and very interesting chapter and nearly about 6 to 7 marks. So going to ask in annual examinations, you need to practice more diagrams which comes in this chapter. It is very important for exam point of view. So let us begin the chapter called life processes. The first, in this chapter what we are going to discuss. So we are all what are the important topics we are going to cover in this chapter. That is about nutrition we are going to discuss and human digestion, then respiration, transportation in plants and both in animals, that is called circulation, transpiration and excretion. These are the important topics we are going to cover in this chapter. So nutrition, human digestion, and in the nutrition again we are going to discuss about both nutrition which takes place in both plants and animals, and human digestion and human alimentary canal we are going to discuss. Then respiration, which how it takes place in respiration in both plants and animals. Then transportation in plants, and in the same way we are going to discuss about circulation, then transpiration, then excretion and the nephron. So these are the topics which we are going to cover in this chapter. So let's begin. First topic. Then the lesson name is what life process. Then what is the meaning of life process? See, so how can we say that an animal or a plant is alive? So there are number of activities, number of functions which makes us alive. All the living organisms, how they we can say them they are alive. So there are some important functions which takes place in their body, so that makes them alive. Those functions which is those functions are nothing but called life processes. So the processes in which living organisms perform maintenance body functions are called life processes. So all the processes. So if you are say that you are alive, the plant is alive, or any animal is alive, then how can we say they are alive? What makes them to be alive? So they are all some of the important processes, some of the important functions which makes them alive. Those functions what we call life processes. So let's discuss one by among them. So in that, one of the important life processes is what? Nutrition. So what are the life processes are there? Nutrition is also one important life processes. Respiration is a life process. Circulation is also a life process. Excretion is also one kind of life process. These are all called what? Life processes. These processes makes a living organism to be alive. Among them, the first important life process, that is nutrition. What is nutrition? So nutrition is what? The mode of getting food is called what? Nutrition. So whatever we take food inside, that is called what? Nutrition. If you take the chapati, roti, whatever we take, so whatever the animals they get the food, the mode of getting food, the way of getting food is nothing but called what? Nutrition. The process of obtaining energy through consumption of food is called nutrition. So there are two ways of nutrition are there. One is there autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. So autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition are the two modes of nutrition. Here the way of getting food is different in different organisms. So different organisms are they fulfill their energy by different different ways. So plants get the food in different way, whereas animals get they get the food in different way. Many number of organisms they get the food in different ways. So all those broadly classified into what? Two types, that is what? Autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. These are the two important modes of nutrition. Among them, the first important mode of nutrition is what? Autotrophic nutrition. What is autotrophic nutrition? The nutrition here, the organisms, the food prepares their own food, so they never dependent on other organisms. Here, the mode of nutrition in which an organism prepare its own food is called autotrophic nutrition. Here, how they get the food. So nutrition is what? The way of getting food. So here, how they get food? they get the food by preparing themselves. So that is called autotrophic nutrition. Examples here, all green plants they prepare their own food. So by preparing the food their own, so they'll fulfill their nutrition. This is called autotrophic nutrition. Examples, all green plants and even the blue-green algae. These are the two examples. They prepare their own food. So remaining all other, they are not depending on, they are not preparing their own food, they dependent. So here the green plants here considered as what? One of the example here for autotrophic nutrition. Even the blue-green is algae is also one of the example, and some bacteria also comes under autotrophic nutrition. Then how they prepare the food? How the plants are preparing their own food? So the plants prepare their own food by the process called photosynthesis. By this process, all the green plants, they prepare their own food. Then what is photosynthesis? The photosynthesis is the process by which autotrophs take in carbon dioxide and water from the outside and convert them into carbohydrates in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Here, all the autotrophs nothing but the green plants. So green plants, they prepare their own food by utilizing what? Carbon dioxide and water. They are taking what? Carbon dioxide and water from the outside. So they take water and carbon dioxide from the outside and they convert, by utilizing carbon dioxide and water, they convert these into carbohydrate. That is what? Glucose. In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. See here, the plants, if they want to prepare their own food, they need some important raw materials to prepare the food. So here the raw materials which is required for the plant body to prepare their own food, that is what? Carbon dioxide and water. They are the very important raw materials for the plant body to prepare the food. So that is carbon dioxide and water. By utilizing carbon dioxide and water and in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. Chlorophyll is what? Is a green pigment which is present in the plant body, in the leaf. In the leaf there is a one particular structure called a chloroplast. The chloroplast which contain water, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is what? It's a green pigment which is present in the plant body. This chlorophyll which helps for the absorption of water, sunlight. So by utilizing this, they prepare the food. So what they convert? Carbon. This is the chemical reaction what takes place in plant body. That is carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. They convert into water, carbohydrate. It is a glucose, and which release water, oxygen and water. This is what happens in the plant body in the preparation of food. This is the chemical reaction which takes place during preparation of the food, and this is also called what? The chemical reaction of photosynthesis. How photosynthesis takes place in plant body? That is, so that we will discuss in the next class. There is a photosynthesis is a complex process. How plants prepare their own food. What are all the steps are involved in the preparation of food? That we will discuss in the upcoming class in part 2. Thank you.